Hey, welcome to Brent Ranch Garage. Today I'm introducing our most ambitious project yet. I'm going to be building a camper truck from scratch. The basis of the truck is a 1957 Ford F-350 dually, and I'm doing a full frame-off restoration on it. The camper body itself will be made out of aluminum and completely new design by me. The motivation behind this is I'm really interested in the tiny house movement, but I don't want to give up my house, so I feel like I can play in that design space in the camper, and it'll be handy when for trips to Road America, to the races, and I may even get into camping. You never know. So that's what we're doing today. Is we're beginning the assembly of the 292 Ford Y-block engine. Okay, so the 292 Y-block is kind of unique in that the intake ports are stacked, and this poses some performance problems, but it worked good in the day. I've had these heads, of course, rebuilt by Nolan's in Kansas City, Missouri, and they did a really nice job. I think I do need to replace the valve springs to match the Isky cam that I'll be using. I'm using an E4 Isky cam, which is a pretty popular grind among the Y-block guys. I also have the factory 4-barrel intake, and I bought some reproduction Rams horns, exhaust manifolds. I've got a HEI tack drive distributor, precision oil pumps, high volume oil pump, and Isky cam. And then, I had the water pump rebuilt. You can't get, truck pumps have a bigger shaft and you can't get them anywhere. So I also had the block and crank machined at Heights Automotive in Green Valley, Missouri. Can't recommend them enough. Great people to work with. So today I'm going to be finish cleaning the block by cleaning out the oil galleries, making sure there's no dirt or anything in them, and then I'm going to install the cam bearings. Y-blocks can have some core shift in that the cam bearings can be misaligned somewhat. I think Heights did do a line hone on the cam tunnel, but if not, we'll soon see what's going on with it. But there are ways to kind of scrape the bearings, so we might have to do that as well. So let's get started. The oiling system on a Y-block is kind of interesting. It's pretty simple. The oil pump is mounted outside the block, and so oil is pumped in through this hole, and it goes kind of around the corner and into the oil filter here. Then there's kind of a side oiler gallery that runs front to back, feeding feeding the mains first. So it's kind of a side oiler. So oil comes back through the oil filter adapter here and goes into this galley right here. And the oil flows from the side oiler gallery into a T, which feeds down to the main bearings and up to the cam bearings. completing the oiling system, there is a galley that runs from the rear cam bearing into oiling the distributor shaft. There is also an oil galley that runs up to the heads to oil the rockers, and this one goes into the central bearing T, basically. So there's one on each side, and it goes into the center thrust bearing T from the side oiler. So pretty simple system, should work okay. There's a lot of reports of people with kind of gunked up engines that aren't getting oiling to the rockers, and that's because this passage is blocked somehow. So that's what you want to watch out for anyway. There are some oiling mods that people have done, but I don't really think they're necessary. If your engine is really clean and you change the oil regularly, I can't see that there is ever going to be a problem with oiling in a Y-block. Well, that didn't go as planned. I'm glad I walked you through the oiling system because I found a plug that I had missed to take out before I sent it to machine shop, and it was all full of gunk, and I had to drill it out, and I've ordered a tap. So but this is the oil galley connection to the rear main bearing and rear cam bearing. So pretty important one. Glad I caught it. I'm going to have to retap that hole and then power wash the block again before I can continue. So I'm gonna, this'll be it for today. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.